Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we are reacting to this video from awesome Korea. This was a video that was requested by Nami, so thank you so much to Nami. And we're gonna check this out. I think this is Swedish in Korea. Shout out to Sweden if you're watching too. Let's go straight to the video. Let's check it out.
What's this?
But here is no worker.
What? Oh,
Seriously.
really?
You just take what you need.
How can you have that amount of trust?
It's what?
Do you think it's all safe walking in tunnels like this?
Oh, she said it's no workers. Nobody works there. It's just a non-working... Wait a second. So they have no employees. Okay.
Nothing you can do in Sweden. It's very close to like restaurants, as you can see here, but also very cute cafes, but also to my apartment. Yeah. Should we go up and take a look?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's go. Everyone okay with the suitcases? Yeah, the stairs here are
No
really
elevators?
narrow. Here in Korea, we don't really use keys. We have these passwords. Okay.
Oh,
It's
nice.
very easy. You can't lose your keys.
That's good for me.
Yeah.
That said
always lose my
Masi, right?
key.
With an M.
Touch it. And
Oh, good.
Nice.
welcome.
Wow.
Wow.
This looks nice.
Why have keys if you can use passwords, right?
Nice. Yeah, the
Big kitchen, I think.
It's much bigger than I expected. Yeah, it looks really spacious.
I take off the shoes, yeah?
Yes, here in Korea, you take off your shoes before entering the home, just like we
Nice.
do in Sweden.
Yeah.
Oh, you do that in
Just
Sweden
like
too?
home.
Yeah, and the ceiling.
I don't know you did that in Sweden.
All details.
I do that in my
You
house.
love the dance. It's a really big kitchen. Is that common?
So this is like a modern touch.
It's an
This
open-
is how usually big it is.
Open
What is
plan.
this?
This is actually air conditioned.
Oh,
So the
It looks
Korean
like
homes
a
have
fan,
air conditioning.
bro.
I don't feel like that's very common. We use the windows.
Yeah.
it was a really big one.
I know.
I'm used to the ones in the roof.
The air condition is usually
That's nice.
used to regulate the coolness inside the apartment, but the heat is actually from the floor. So Korean apartment and houses, they
What?
use floor heating.
I love that.
That's nice.
I always have cold feet, so
So it's for like the boiler.
yeah.
Okay.
I had never seen that before moving to Korea, so
Okay, quick question. Does it actually heat your whole body, or do you have to lay down? I know that your foot kind of controls your body temperature a lot. That's why we put our foots out, at night. As risky as it may be, a monster can come and grab your foot. We still insist on putting our feet out of bed at night because, we need to control the temperature of our bodies.
when I first saw it, I was like, what is this? But it's actually
Wait, you don't have that in Sweden? We have that in the UK.
that before moving to Korea, so when I first saw it, I was like, what is this? But it's actually for the boiler. Super convenient as well.
Yeah, that's good.
So here we have the bathroom. It's a bit different from
That's
the typical
smart.
bathroom in Sweden, because here you usually use the slippers when you enter the bathroom.
Do you guys have
because, as you
smart
can see,
toilets
they
or
don't
no?
have like a wall for the shower in the bathroom.
Yeah. It's gonna be wet.
Are the slippers for after
What are
the
you
shower
talking
or
about?
when you
You guys don't have like a box? Well, that's how we call it in my country, a box. So it's just open? What about the toilets? Are they smart toilets, or is that only like a Japan thing? Do you guys have bidets, or how does it work?
Enter the bathroom, because as you can see, they don't have like a wall for the shower in the bathroom.
It's
So
gonna
it gets
be
wet.
are the slippers for after the shower or when you're showering?
When you shower, the floor gets all wet, and you still need to enter the bathroom. So you put them on.
So you don't get wet socks.
Good to know.
We have 2 shower heads for the shower, but the second one, you can use it to clean the floor. That's how you can keep it clean. It's very simple, very easy. And that's why you have the drain underneath.
That's not so common
No,
in Sweden.
right?
And also I noticed that there are just small
Why,
towels. In Sweden we have like big ones.
Yeah.
Don't you have the small ones in Korea?
It's very hard to find a big towel, so I had to go out to IKEA to buy a big one. Very confusing
Really?
for
Why?
me because I only got a small one. I was like, what do I do with this? But I don't know why. Something I need to look up.
Why? You don't have big towels in Korea? Why? That's a interesting. What?
Should we look at one of the bedrooms?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really cool in here.
Yeah. It's because here in Korea, in every room, they have an air conditioner.
See, that's a normal air conditioner.
Really bright in here.
Yeah, it's really bright.
Yeah, I know. Also, they have a very white light here in Korea. Compared to us in Sweden, we use like a really yellowish one.
Yeah.
And here we have like the big kitchen.
Yeah?
And as you can see, it's very spacious.
Yeah.
Okay, so the towels are small because you take a shower, you dry yourself up, and then you put it in the washer, and that's it. But I find it very annoying to use small towels for that. Whether you use 2 or 3 towels, we wash them after just one use. So if they're too big, it's a hassle to wash and dry them. Yeah, I understand that. But isn't it annoying? Like I'm a big guy. If I have a small towel, it will take me forever to dry myself.
Is there an oven?
This is actually a combination between a microwave and a oven.
Oh, it's so small.
I know, it's very cute. And
It's a
here
microwave
on
oven.
the side we have a rice cooker.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Nice.
Yeah.
Does every
so in
house have a
Sweden,
rice
we
cooker?
usually cook the rice on the stove, but here in Korea they use a rice cooker. So this is so convenient and smart.
good. And it's keeping
Nice.
warm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What do you think about
I've
this
never had a rice
combination?
cooker.
I think it's really good.
Yeah, I like it. It's spacious, it's big, there are many beds, they're comfortable beds, a big bathroom and a big kitchen, and the area is good, so I like it.
Yes, because I chose this area because it's had a lot of convenience stores, like within 10 minutes of walking. You have a lot
10
of
minutes?
restaurants, but also it's very close to the subway and all the buses. And actually, it's very close to Han River. So, should we go there?
Han River?
Okay, let's go. So, as you can see here, even though it's nighttime, it's still very light here in Korea.
Yeah, it is. Feel safe.
Yeah, it's really safe. Even to walk alone here, I always feel safe just
But
because
is
it's
it because of the
very light. Like you see,
Street
we have
lights?
a convenience store. We have stores open almost 24/7.
Yeah, that's good.
The convenience stores are always open.
Yeah.
That's very different to Sweden.
Yeah, in Sweden, everything closes around 7, right?
that is something that I can't really understand. I know why, because people that work there need to go and but like that's why we have night shifts, right? I don't know. Like when I went to Norway, everything closed real soon. I think that's kind of like a Nordic thing, or more of a European thing. But like for example, here in the UK, the shopping mall closes at 6 p.m. What? That makes no sense at all to me, because if you work until 6 p.m., how are you going to go shopping afterwards? How are you going to go shopping? Like, you leave your job and you want to go to the mall to have fun, entertainment, and it's closed. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. At least they should close at 10 or maybe 11. Like in my country, they close at 11, sometimes midnight. But it makes no sense that a shopping mall would close at 5 or 6 p.m. And on weekends, it closes earlier. It closes, I think, at 4 p.m. But it makes no sense. It makes no sense to me, to be honest with you. Because, and there are some places that close, like I've seen restaurants close for lunch. I'm not going to say anything about that.
I don't think so.
But some convenience stores close at like 12,
Yeah.
11 maybe. What's this?
Oh, this is actually for renting for the Han River.
Oh,
Yeah, you can have a picnic.
Exactly. So you can have the carrier, blankets, and you get a small table. So you don't need to bring anything.
I am gonna say
You can just rent it here.
there are some of the biggest malls here that close at 10. So that's okay. Like the biggest mall, yes. Okay, Westfield sometimes, yeah. Westfield, fine. But the smaller malls, like the local one I have here, it closes at 6, which is, it makes no sense to me. Like, just doesn't make sense. Because you want to go there after work. You can't. You know, you can't because it's closed.
Oh, that's smart.
That's really cool.
This we should really have.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. What happened? What is that?
Blankets, and you get a small table. So you don't need to bring anything. You can just rent it here.
Oh, that's smart.
You can rent
That's really
anything in Korea, I
We
guess.
should really have in Sweden in the
Yeah,
summers.
I've never seen it in Sweden.
It's really cheap.
I know, right?
Like that, for that amount of stuff.
How much is it?
Is it per hour or is it for the whole evening or something?
So this price is for the day.
The day,
okay.
the whole day.
For the whole day.
And now it's 70% off. That's a deal.
It's a really good deal, I think.
Yeah. Should we continue walking down?
Yeah. Oh, that was cool.
Bus and subway.
Yeah.
That's not something we can do in Sweden. How do you feel about the transportation here in Korea? It's so smooth. First, when we got here, thought it was very confusing with a lot of exits and entries down in the subway.
Just
to
look
find
at the
right
map.
Train. But now I think that it's a very smart way. They have, and it's so fast. Like the train comes like every 2 minutes
Yeah.
apart.
It's on time every
Is it?
time.
Oh, it's punctual.
Like in
Yeah,
Sweden,
I was gonna
if
ask
you're gonna
that.
take a train in Sweden, you have to take in count that it's gonna be 15 minutes late, 10 minutes late. But here, everything
It's always
just runs
late
smoothly.
in Sweden.
So basically, you never miss it if you're not late.
I heard something about the buses. Is it the different colors mean something?
Exactly. So the red
Regional.
buses are going farther away from
Okay.
the city, but the blue
Yeah.
one is more central.
It's the same as in the
It's like the
UK.
green line is the center line. Also have like different colors. Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look at this place. This is the similar, but here it's no worker.
Oh, really?
You just take what you need and then you just transfer the money to the phone number.
Oh, that's good.
How can you have that
What?
amount of trust? Yeah.
It's
that's the
insane,
thing.
right?
Yeah, it's a lot of
It
trust.
would not work in Sweden, I feel.
There are no
That's
employees in
how
that
safe
shop.
Korea is.
So you go into the shop, you take what you need, and then you transfer the money. That's crazy because you still need to transfer the money. Like, what if you forget? What if you're not, you're not a bad person, but you forget? Like, did somebody? Wow, that is really interesting. Really interesting because we have the Amazon shops where you go in and it reads your Amazon login, and then whatever you pick, it already goes to your Amazon checkout. And then when you leave, it's all based on sensors. So you scan your account when you come in, you take what you need, and then when you leave, you scan it, and then it automatically pays from your Amazon account. But this way seems like you gotta have a lot of trust in people.
I can't believe it.
It would never work in Sweden.
Empty in 10 minutes in Sweden.
But I think, obviously they have cameras and stuff, but I think it's a smart model because you're always, if there's CCTV, if there are people watching, then I think small shoplifting would happen, but not major stuff. So ask yourself this question. What is cheaper? Let some people take a few stuff, a small amount of shoplifting, or hire staff to do all the work? It's much more expensive, I would say, to hire staff than to just have a few things stolen, which will happen anyway. Even if you have staff, sometimes you will lose some products. But I think it's much, much cheaper if you let some people take a few things, shoplift, than actually hire staff. So yeah, it would be interesting to see the finances there, though, because I'm sure they have cameras. So, and also it's a good thing to trust people, but I'm sure they do have staff because you need people to restock. So I don't think they have people who work there daily, but they do have restock, people who do the stocking, right? I know that Sweden is a country with excellent welfare, beautiful scenery, and truly kind people. You know, they're saying it will never work in Sweden. I think it would. You know, I think it would. Like, I don't know about Sweden, but in Norway, there are no gates from what I've seen in public transport. It's the same thing. You trust people to pay for their tickets when they travel in the public transport. It would be the same thing with those grocery stores. You have a self-service grocery store that just open. They're not common though. Yeah, but I feel like I feel people would respect and pay, especially if you have already like a system where the public transport needs to be paid, and you don't have gates, and people are going to pay anyways. Some people aren't, but as long as you have surveillance, people are not going to shoplift. I think there are more good people than bad people in the world. I don't think the shop would take a loss, and especially if you're not paying anyone to be there, you're gonna save a lot of money.
Yeah, it would. It would.
In the city we live in, we have that convenience store. It's open like 24/7 without anyone who works there, and it has been several times where someone have been stealing from there.
Yeah, they just go out with someone else.
Yeah.
And go in with someone. Yeah. But I don't feel like people steal here.
No.
I think it's much more in Europe or Sweden.
I think that as well. We only need to cross the tunnel. Okay.
I'm sure there are
And
people who
even
steal,
though
but
it's pretty
still.
late, it's so many people here.
And do you think it's all safe walking in tunnels like this in the middle of the night?
Of course. So you don't need to worry.
Oh, that's good.
In the tunnel, they even have like fun stuff like this to make.
I wonder if you guys, like, if you're watching from Korea, I wonder if you look at us foreigners and think, why would it be unsafe? Why would it not be safe? What are you guys talking about? It's because we live in, at least I come from a country where you gotta, there's a saying, walk in the shadow.
Get less scary and more safe.
That's good, I think.
That's cool.
It's really cool.
It doesn't feel like a tunnel.
An enclosed walkway. Isn't that a tunnel?
Wow, look there. Look at the skyline. As you can
I felt
see
very
here,
safe
they
in
have a
Norway.
convenience store.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hannah, can you eat fried chicken
But I don't
at
feel
the
safe in the
convenience store?
UK.
Yeah, actually, people buy it here and just go down and have it.
Yeah. In the convenience store.
Yeah.
It's convenience store quality, good fried chicken.
Yeah. Maybe we should try it. Okay,
I've seen a
now
few
we have
videos of these.
Easy snacks.
They have so many options. I can't choose.
I know.
Choose.
Like, you guys have
It's very
7-Eleven, right?
difficult. And here they have a lot of beer as well. Oh, so that's kind of a
Netflix
tradition
chips.
where you go down to the river and you have snacks and some beer. Look at this one. It's
Yeah,
a popcorn
Netflix.
for Netflix.
Popcorn.
I mean, I can go for beer.
Should we go for some beer?
I mean, it's traditional. Of course, I have to go for the beer.
So now we have the snack secured.
Is Korean beer good?
Let's go down to
In
the
Sweden,
water.
we call this the golden liquid.
The golden
The
The
liquid of
golden
gold.
liquid?
little gold.
But in Sweden, I feel like you can never do this because you can't drink publicly.
I feel like that would be
But
something
I feel like there
different.
aren't many spots like this in Sweden as well.
Wait, so in Sweden you can't drink in public, just like in the United States? Do you guys use brown bags too? Because I find it ridiculous, in the United States, you can't drink in public, so people use brown bags, and everybody knows that they're drinking out of the brown bag. But I don't think police can come and inspect and say, hey, what are you drinking? I don't know. I don't know if you can't drink it or if you can't show that you're drinking it. It just doesn't make sense. Gold water. Yeah, it sounds like they're talking about pee, to be honest with you.
Drink publicly.
You're not allowed.
But I feel like there aren't many spots like this in Sweden as well. But we have a lot of like rivers you can eat by, and they usually have a cafe like. But not like it's set up like convenience stores or restaurants close nearby. They're regularly just a cafe nearby. Yeah. But not like this where you need to walk 2 minutes to a convenience store to get food.
What a lovely view, I think, and so a lot of people.
Wow, there's a lot of people who are just sitting here and watching the view and maybe eating. If you look there,
Yeah?
you even have stores on the water.
On the water.
How
Nice.
amazing is that?
How'd you get there?
It's a floating wall.
Like at this point, it's just ridiculous.
It's so cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's so.
I love seeing this because when I went to Norway, I was enchanted, and now we have Swedes enchanted with Korea. I like that.
So beautiful.
It's like
You
there's
want some
always a
chicken?
place where
Beer.
you're gonna be
What's the
enchanted.
chicken?
To sit like this and drink a beer and eat chicken, nothing you can do in Sweden.
No.
Not like this.
Natural. It feels like more. It doesn't feel weird doing it. Yeah, if you would have done this in Sweden, people would look at you weird.
Yeah.
Especially with chicken. Especially with chicken, yeah.
Wow, amazing. How was it today?
Oh, I think it was a wonderful day.
Wonderful day.
Yeah, the chicken and then a lovely place to stay for us.
And then finishing here by the water.
Wow, this view is incredible. And look there at the bridge with all the different colors. It's so beautiful.
It's a really nice view for the end of the day. There you can also see the skyline to the left of us.
Different from our hometown, here we have a lot of like high buildings as well.
Yeah.
So you just see the buildings and the lights everywhere. I think it's
So
very,
nice.
very, very pretty.
It is.
It's a perfect end of the night.
Yeah, really. Thank you for bringing us.
Of course, I'm happy you could join. I'm happy.
The dude looked straight into the camera.
Now I want to move here too.
You're welcome to come.
Yeah, and I thought it was a little bit scary when you said that you wanted to move on the other side. But now when I'm here and I see it's safe and it's nice and it's just beautiful, so I'm confident and I think it's a good thing you moved here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because it's very safe and it's always a lot of people, always a lot of lights.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you feel more secure, more safe that I'm here.
And you have grown a lot.
It's just really horrible living in a place where you're afraid to go on the streets.
Secure person.
Yeah,
Since you moved here.
yeah, and I'm happy to share some of my memories.
Yeah. And I think that also you look happier. And that makes me happy.
Thank you.
Dang. Yeah, and you know what? That's one of the reasons I left my country, because I was having not panic attacks, but I was having trouble going to the streets because I was like, dang, I don't know if I'm coming back every time I leave. And every time a guy on a bike goes past you, you get jump scared. Every time, like, you get really jump scared by your own shadow. And yeah, it's crazy because I have been mugged in broad daylight with, it was just like 4 kids, man, 4 kids. They were barely my shoulder, but they had a knife, which was kind of like a machete, like this big, and they shoved it like on my like stomach, and I just said, hey, whatever, what are you gonna do, like, and then they took my iPad and just in broad daylight. It was actually 3 p.m, bro. 3 p.m or 2 p.m. I don't know. I think it was around 2 or 3 p.m. in front of a shopping mall. And I was thinking, what should I do here? Thank you so much for the 3 coffees. Thank you, Nami. So that leaves a mark on you, right? But after that, I just I went to the police. I gave them a report. I left the police station, went straight to my classroom and gave a class. And my students were like, oh, do you want to take a break? I'm like, nah, I'm safe. It's over. So let's keep on going. And I just gave a class, and that was it. But I did have a few nightmares after that too. But it's just, just horrible. So when we see things like this, where you can walk safely at night, it's really refreshing to know that there are places that are safe, where people don't live in fear. Yeah. I live in the forest in a little cabin, and I just hear nature. That sounds so peaceful. But then again, if there are bears around, the bears are gonna mug you. I'm kidding. But anyways, kamsahamnida for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Sweden, for tuning in as well. And yeah, it seems like a very nice place. I hope one day I can visit South Korea and, perhaps make a video for you guys. With that said, guys, if you want to request videos, watch full movie reaction series or shows, go over to Buy Me a Coffee or to Patreon, or click over here for more. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.